This is a legendary game. People often mistake Tomb Raider or the first Resident Evil for being the pioneers of this movement of gaming, but Alone in the Dark predate both of those games by 4 years. It was the first ever action-adventure game to feature fully three-dimensional polygonal characters in a 3D environment, and if it weren't for Virtual Racing being released a month before it, it would have been the first fully 3D game ever. However, this is 1992 we're talking about, so of course, it looks like fucking anus. So the game starts up, and the first problem you have is how the hell you move anywhere. It's hard to be mad as once again it was the first of its kind, but playing it today, the controls are fucking awful. You might say it looks similar to the first Resident Evil game, but this is far more unresponsive than that. Resident Evil plays like Super Mario 64 compared to this. How do you like it when you're trying to get to grips with the controls when all of a sudden a giant mutant chicken breaks through the window and forces you to have to get to grips with the combat controls? Holy shit, if you thought moving around felt stiff and horrible, wait until you see this. First of all, you have to know to have fight selected in the options. If you're still on search, you are dead already. Then you have to have the spacebar held down to get into a battle stance, and then press the up button to do this kick which is delayed beyond belief. If you can somehow get past this chicken on your first attempt without getting hit once, you deserve a medal. Against the chicken you can afford to mess up and miss time a little, but don't get cornered by a zombie. Their attack speed is unfairly fast compared to yours. If you get backed in and then attacked, you're done for. There's no chance you'll be able to get your attack off before they get theirs off. There's weapons in the game, but good luck getting much use out of them. The sword is good for about one enemy if it's a shit one like the zombie, and the gun is hardly worth bothering with at all. You might notice that the music is actually pretty good for such an old game, but that's because this is the Steam version of it. They took the music from the 3DO port. I know this because I have the original 1992 version on my laptop, and there's no way that the music was anywhere near as advanced as this. To the shitty ass combat controls, you'll eventually make it to this succubus thing. Now answer me this, if you attack an enemy and you see blood animation coming out of it, you would assume you're damaging it, right? Well, not in this game. You can kick this thing until your polygonic legs fall off and you will not kill it. Instead, what you need to do is go looking for this vase, throw it on the floor to get a key, which you use to open up a drawer with two of the same item in, these mirror things, which you can use to put on a statue next to the succubus, which sends it apeshit and causes it to explode, but not before making the most ridiculous noise you've ever heard in your life. What the hell was that? Now, these kind of survival horror games are all about problem solving. That's usually the case and I'm down with that, but there's normally some kind of clue to let you know what you're supposed to do. Well, I found this book which supposedly is related to the situation, but it's so fucking cryptic. Jesus Christ, you think you went a little overboard on the literature there? Also, how the hell was I supposed to know it was meant to be a Medusa when its design is far more like a succubus? After you get past the succubi, the Medusae, the game goes from frustrating to infuriating. From this point onwards, almost every room is a complete and total death trap. So you go into this room where there's these marionette things dancing. Okay, nothing dangerous here, right? Oh, that's weird. It turned into some weird blobby stuff. Oh, and it kills me in one hit. Thankfully you can save it whenever you want, so it's not really a problem, but it still just pisses me off that I can't go and explore without something trying to kill me all the time. How about this bit earlier with the floorboards? How about this room with the zombies? How would you guess that once you've gone into this room, the doors become locked and there's no way out? I'm assuming there is a way out, but good luck figuring it out before you get your ass handed to you. What about this guy? You get hit once by this guy and he'll have you locked down more than Yatagarasu locked down unsuspecting Yu-Gi-Oh players. Oh, isn't this the front door, like from the cutscene? Maybe I can go exploring outside. Oh, thanks. Also, cheers for giving me a chance to dodge that in the few seconds of delay before the monster actually got me there. Then there's this creepy red dude sat in a chair. He doesn't seem to do anything. Oh no, come on, not this bullshit. Right, that's it. I'm running away from this one. Grabbing an item right in the corner of a room only to have a monster come out and trap me in. Always fun. What the hell is this thing? Of course. One hit death again. Should have known. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, got a strafe. No fucking way. It's homing? It was homing. You know what, that's the last straw. I've sunk so much time into video games that I should probably just give up playing them. You know, I could have been doing something so much more productive with my time. Then again, League of Legends is also pretty fun.